In case the camera didn't catch it, Stephen, there was quite an epic eye roll there just a couple of seconds
ago.
He
was furious earlier about the quality of Scottish water as well.
Yeah, but on the point of Brexit, look, I think everyone across the UK right now, and Matt's kind of referenced it, feels that Britain is broken, that the public finances are in a mess and the politicians are lost as to how you get out of that particular mess. And yet the guy who orchestrated it, who I've just sat and watched over there, doesn't have to face the consequences of the economic damage that Brexit has done to the UK. It has made us smaller and it has made us poorer. And if the Labour Party want to defeat Nigel Farage, they need to accept the premise that Brexit has been a disaster and explain to people across the UK that the only way, the best way to grow the economy and to get our public finances in a fit state as a result is to realign our relationship with the European Union in a more positive way.
But in terms of the impact of reform, I mean, it's affecting the Tories, it's affecting the Labour Party, it's also been affecting the SNP. You know, the recent by-election in Scotland, reform ended up with 26% of the share of the vote in the Hamilton by-election.
Well, I don't think there is a correlation between the drop-off and the SNP vote, because the SNP vote at that election replicated what the national polling would suggest. In fact, I would suggest it's Conservatives and the Labour Party who are feeling the brunt of Nigel Farage.
So you don't think reform has an impact then on you in Scotland?
Of course they're making an impact in Scotland, but the best way to take Nigel Farage on is to deal in the facts with him, to say to him that if you are going to come after Scotland's renewable energy sector, you are putting at risk tens of thousands of jobs. You're going to leave cities like mine looking like Detroit in 30 years' time, rather than an expansive, future-looking city which exports its skills and expertise across the globe. He wants to sabotage our renewable future in order to play up to his own ideology, and whilst doing so, doesn't have to face any of the consequences for the decisions he's made in relation to collapsing the UK's economy with Brexit.